I got over 1 million impressions and grew my Twitter or X from 0 to 5,000 followers in less than 3 months, and in this video I will share the 11 steps that helped me to get there and how you can potentially do it too. Step number 1. Start with a clear goal or outcome. You need to understand why you want to grow your Twitter or X, because everything else is going to be based on this goal. Do you want to grow your first 1,000, 3,000, 5,000 followers so you can increase the sales of your business? Do you want to just share your thoughts and have an impact on the world or get connected to like-minded people? Or you want to grow a strong personal brand on Twitter or X and send people to your website or to your product to make more money? But you need to identify what exactly you want to achieve so we can reverse engineer it, understand what we need to do to get to that goal and get to work. For me, for example, the goal was to get my first 1,000 followers and to grow my personal brand, but I exceeded it and now I have over 5,000 followers. So after you identified or you have an idea of what your goal is on Twitter or X, the second step that is important is setting up your profile. And this step is very simple, so don't worry. In the next steps, we are going to talk about very advanced tips that I only saw people talk about in their paid products that I'm going to give it to you for free. But first, setting up your profile in a correct way is very important. You need to have a very clear and professional profile picture, a good banner that tells people what you do and why should they consider following you, and you should have a good bio that will tell people what you do and why they should listen to you. If you pay attention, all the biggest creators on X have very strong bios. You can have a look at these 3 examples to see what a good bio or profile picture looks like. So you can take inspiration from this and create something similar for yourself. But of course, make sure that it's authentic and whatever you will write in your bio is correct. And do not worry, you do not have to be an expert and have millions of followers to write something in your bio. It can be your previous experience, what you love to talk about, or anything that you want to share with the world. It just needs to be clear and let people know why your profile is interesting and make a strong argument on why they should consider following you. Here's what I've written in my bio, for example. You can pause the video and read if you want to. And the step number 3 to grow your account on X or Twitter is to identify your niche or avatar. You need to define your target audience and visualize what is the person that you are trying to reach with your content and with your tweets. Is it an 18 to 30-year-old man that want to become better at self-improvement or make more money online? Or is it 50-plus-year-old woman who want to get into fitness? You need to get clear on what's the person you are trying to attract with your content so you can niche down and it will be easier for you to attract that initial audience. For example, I started by just talking about how you can grow your YouTube channel without showing your face. It was a very clear niche that attracted lots of high-quality followers. And if you don't know what exactly your niche is going to be, that is fine. You can get started with your interests and you can see what other creators on X are doing so you can take inspiration from them. That is a great place to start and that's how exactly I've done it. But make sure to identify your target audience and niche so it will be easier for you to create content that will resonate deeper with the audience that you want to attract. Step number 1. Focus on quantity first and then quality. Do not worry about the quality of your posts or tweets. Just get started, post as many times as you can consistently, and you will notice that some tweets will perform better than the others. And that's when you double down on the ones that the audience like the most and you focus more heavily on the quality. But of course, keep in mind that the creators that are crushing it on X are focusing on both. They are creating as many tweets as possible, anywhere from 1 to 5 posts a day, and they are heavily focused on the quality. Because without good quality, you will not be able to sustainably grow an audience on X or Twitter and reach the goals that you want to reach. So first, start with quantity, get out there, start posting, get into the habit of posting on X and getting feedback from the market, and then focus on the quality and double down on that. And then notice which are the tweets that perform the best and heavily focus on the quality, and your end goal should be quality quantity, which means posting as many times as possible and each tweet should be as good as possible. And by good, I mean that first, it should capture the attention of your audience, and number 2, it should satisfy them and give them value. So if you do a clickbait and you hook your audience in, but then once they read your tweet or consume your content, they get disappointed, they are not going to follow you. But on the other hand, if you have something valuable in your tweet, but your first word or the first sentence isn't hooking them in, people will just scroll down. So if you want to have high quality content on X, focus both on hooks to get people's attention and on the quality of the content itself to give them value. The step number 5, which is one of the most underrated ways, is engage with other creators and reply to their tweets. Go and follow 10, 20 or 100 creators that you personally are looking up to the most, and once they are posting, go and respond to their tweets. But make sure to avoid this mistake. Most people say, oh, I like this, I agree with you, and that is not a good response. You need to add your own post to their tweet, so other people that follow these creators can see that you're someone that has their own thoughts and has value to share, and then some of these people will notice you, will click on your profile, will see that you're worth following, and then of course they will click that follow button. I would recommend to respond to at least 10 to 20 posts or tweets of your competitors or to the creators that you look up the most to every single day. And don't overcomplicate it, it's probably going to take you anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes a day. And as a pro tip, the faster you respond to someone else's tweets, the more chances that they will notice you and their followers will notice you. So it might be a good idea to turn on the notifications of your competitors, so once they post, you can be one of the fastest people to leave a quality comment. That is exactly how I've grown my first 100 to 200 followers on X. The next crucially important principle that helped me to get over 1 million impressions on Twitter in just 2 months and go over 5,000 followers was repurposing my videos from YouTube and Instagram and posting them to X. So if you already have some content, some emails, or any other content that you have been creating on other platforms, just consider posting it on Twitter and sharing it with your followers. And another pro tip, you can use auto DM campaigns, which is basically you create a post and you promise that you are going to give some value to the people, but only to those who are going to like your tweet and comment a specific word. And I'm personally using the software called Tweet Hunter, and don't worry, this video isn't sponsored by them, but I will leave an affiliate link in the description that can give you a discount and you can get started with it. But it allows you to create posts and to tell people to DM you or to comment a specific word if they want to get a training, if they want to get a specific PDF or some value, and Tweet Hunter will automatically DM these people what you have promised. You can see this post on your screen that I have done that helped me to get thousands of followers and reach over 100,000 people with each post because I used this strategy. You can also do it manually, but Tweet Hunter saves you hours and hours every single day because it automates the whole workflow. This is the secret right now in 2024 and beyond to grow your Twitter, and this is what the most successful creators are using to grow their following. And if you don't know what to give away to your audience, you can create an ebook or a PDF literally in 5 minutes with ChatGPT, edit it a little bit to make sure it's valuable, and then go and post on Twitter, use Tweet Hunter to tell people to like and comment, and Tweet Hunter will automatically DM to these people your lead magnet, your PDF, your ebook, or whatever it is that you want to give away to your audience in return of their liking and commenting under your post, which increases your engagement by 1000% and helps you to get more followers. I also highly recommend you to check out my Twitter if you want to. If you don't want to, don't follow it. Just go and check it out to see what I'm doing there so you can take inspiration from it and hopefully grow as well. The tip number 7 is analyzing and scaling. So when you post your first 100, 200 or 300 tweets in the first month or so, go back and look at your tweets and see which are the posts that performed the best, which got the most views, which got the most likes and comments, which ones got the most engagement, and which ones resonated the most with your audience. Then once you analyze it and you see which content works the best on your profile, all you have to do is to double down on that and scale, which means you simply do more of what's working. This is a simple yet underestimated principle to grow your Twitter, because most of your competitors just post blindly and they never analyze what's working the best so they can do more of that. So please don't repeat that mistake if you want to grow your followers really fast. The tip number 9 is the best tip if you want to grow your Twitter if you already started your account by spending minimum time on that. And that is repurposing your most successful content. So when you go back and you analyze and you find a couple of tweets or posts that perform the best, you can just take that, repurpose it a little bit and post it again. Because guess what? 90% of the people have never seen that post, and if they have seen it, they already forgot about you. So when you repurpose your best performing content, you give people the chance to re-engage with it again, and also most importantly, it gives the chance to your new followers to see the content that they missed, and that boosts your engagement a lot by spending minimum time on it. So of course, creating new content and experimenting is very important, but it doesn't mean that you cannot repurpose your old content to make it seen to your new followers that have never seen it. And Twitter or X is very forgiving, so trust me, you can even do it every single week and most people won't even notice. And the tip number 10 that helped me immensely is to dedicate the time to learn and do research to get better at creating content for X. For example, if you are watching this video right now, you are already doing it. So well done, because most people never learn consistently on how they can grow, and that's why they're stuck at the level that they are. So dedicate the time, it can be just 10 minutes a day, 1 hour a week or whatever, that you are going to learn by watching videos on YouTube or by researching your most successful competitors on X and seeing what they are doing, so you can take inspiration from them to grow your account as well. That is exactly how I found out how you can do auto DM campaigns with Tweet Hunter, or how you can use videos or repurpose content to grow. Because I've done research and I saw that other successful people are doing it, so of course I took inspiration from that principles and I used it for my own growth. So dedicate time to learn and to do research consistently every single day, or at least every single week, and I guarantee that if you implement at least 1 or 2 tips from that, your account will start growing faster. And the tip number 11 that helped me immensely is using tools like Tweet Hunter that automates a lot of the stuff that I've just talked about and saves you a bunch of time. You can schedule your content for a week in advance with Tweet Hunter. You can use its AI, which is very good, to come up with ideas for your tweets. You can set up auto DM campaigns, and you can also set it up that Tweet Hunter will automatically retweet tweets for you and will repurpose content for you. So if you can afford to invest into it, it is a great tool that will help you save a bunch of time and grow your followers way faster. I'm telling you, this video wasn't sponsored by Tweet Hunter, and without them I wouldn't be able to grow 5,000 followers this fast. If you don't have the budget, that's completely okay. You can get started with whatever resources you have right now, but if you can afford it, I will leave a link in the description that will give you a small discount to help you get started. And because you watched this video to this point, I want to give you the bonus 12th tip that helped me the most, and that is that the biggest thing that you need to do to grow on Twitter is to stay consistent. And it sounds very simple, and you probably heard this 1,000 times, but I'm telling you from my experience, if you actually get started without thinking that you need to be perfect, and you just stay consistent for multiple weeks or multiple months, I guarantee that you will see progress. Especially if you just implement at least 1 or 2 principles or tips that I shared in this video. So don't overthink it, don't wait for the perfect time or for you to be ready, just get started, start now, and in 1 year from now, you will thank yourself that you did it. Twitter is the fastest growing platform right now in 2024, so I highly recommend you to start because your future self will thank you for that. And if you want to know that, I've made thousands and thousands of dollars from Twitter with this process, because people go to my link in bio, join my free community, and from my free community we have also paid services and paid products that people want to buy, which already made me a bunch of money. So not only you can grow your Twitter, have an impact and grow your audience, but you can also make a lot of money online. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments and I will respond every single one of them to help you out. And if this video was a little bit helpful, just consider subscribing, and you can check this video where I tell you how I made over $500,000 online using these principles that I shared in this video. So if you're interested, check it out and I will see you there.